get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed?
That's right, guys. Stay tuned for the rest of the show. Welcome back. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. I'm feeling some kind of way today. I'm going to go over the whole market. I'm going to go over everything we had here today, guys. It was lit. It was real. Everything was going up and people were excited about it. But welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, whole lot of truth, no financial advice. I'm going to break down this market one stock at a time. So I know I have GameStop on here, but right now we're going to go look at HYMC. So that's the first stock we're going to look at, guys. And I'll tell you what, it hasn't been the smoothest ride in the world for them. Today, officially, they submitted this one right here. I'm going to show it to you right here. So this is Form 25. This is the SEC commission, right? They're going to go ahead and delist, and that's what they filed today. So they actually filed it from NASDAQ, filed this. As you go through it, guys, you know that they have to actually go over $1 for 10 days straight at some point. Well, here's the problem. What if it's 10 days up until that date? So you literally have to get it going within the next couple months and or do a reverse stock split. I already told you how I feel about this. The only way you can do a reverse stock split and get it back up that way, if it did do that at the very last minute, what would happen is it would then get shorted all the way right back down to where it is right now, because it would just be like a bullseye right on the back. So I don't think this is such a great buy. As you can see, it's fallen off from $8.32 all the way down to where it is right now. When AMC put money into it, guys, it was here at 29 cents, bounced up all the way up here to $1.10, $1.19 is their average per share. That is not the smartest investment of your lifetime. As you guys know, the company had a market cap of $30 million, and AMC invested $50 million to bail them out. It's not very good business, but hey, they're owning it right now. They're down 50% on their investment, and I don't see it coming back. But that is HYMC with minimal volume, 2 million shares traded back and forth, 2.5 million on 62 cents a share, guys. Nobody wants to buy this. Nobody wants it. It's called a pump and dump, officially, if anyone were to really put a name on it. But, you know, of course, they're going to hide it and they don't want to talk about it. So the next thing we're going to talk about is Ape. I know everybody got excited about Ape today, and I tell you guys, calm down just a little. This is Ape. This is one hell of a skateboard ramp. It is ridiculous. But hey, as you see it all the way up at $7 at some point, $8, $10.50 in the pre-market before it split, I told you it was going to get down to. Do I think it can go lower than this? Absolutely. I think it can go all the way down to the single dollar range and even below $1 if it gets kind of cocky here. Because you got to remember, there's no catalyst here. There's nothing that can make Ape go up in value. I'm talking about no movies, no announcements, nothing. The only thing that will be announced here is dilution. So for the people that are getting in and out of it right now, it's more risky. It's almost like a damn cryptocurrency at this point. Nothing backs it. There's no utility for it other than dilution. So it's really scary for a lot of people. If you guys are holding on to that bad boy, I mean, it's kind of crazy. You know, YouTubers told you to hold it. Numerous YouTubers told you to hold it. The other YouTubers told you guys to sell it and then buy AMC with it. But after they told you to sell that, they went ahead and just vanished. And then for the guys who are telling you to hold it, I don't know what their whole point is. I don't. But I don't see myself holding this at $2.67. I know it's going up from that $1.64 that it touched. But no, that is not value. That is not what you think it is. So I'm just giving you the honest truth of this. I told you what'll happen. More like this run up here that happened. It hit a bottom. It ran up. And now it'll go even further down. It'll concave. It's a falling knife. It's really scary. The next one we'll talk about is AMC, of course. And then we'll talk GameStop at the end. AMC, as you see it here, guys, this stock is kind of weird. And the reason why I say it's kind of weird is because it's had an official all-time high one time. You know, it had this peak all the way up to 72, 77 in the pre-market after hour, whatever it was on that Wednesday. But this was a run that you've seen in this stock, but nowhere in there has it been able to hold those peaks. And it goes right back down. It just hits rock bottom, but with no explanation other than people are selling, right? There was no additional share offering from this said date. So there was no dilution of shares to make this stock go down. There was just a dilution of liquidity itself. So this is an actual, I have it listed at about a $350 to $450 stock. I know people are going to say that's FUD or whatever they're going to come. It's not true. It's just the actual fundamentals of the company. Until fundamentals switch, you can't tell me what it's worth anything different. But that's the truth, and no one wants to see the truth. No one wants to talk about the truth. But we will. We will. I also tell you this. To have only one peak and not three others, GameStop has hit 350 about 3 different times, right, in the past year and a half. And that's because that's the threshold. I feel like a lot of other people do. Once you're over that limit, it's going to be all she wrote. It can just tip over at that point. It's extremely heavy, GameStop is, with the fact that we buy it, we DRS it, we do everything we can every day. The marketplace is one thing. Marketplace released a new launch pin, beta launch pin. Only 5,000 went out to the world. I got one. I was so excited. I saw the price. I'm like, wow, it's worth $250. Yeah, I gave it away. I gave it away on a Twitter giveaway, guys. Giving away plenty of NFTs here because that's what we do. We don't try to keep anything for ourselves here. This home of this channel, this is home to all these damn GameStop guys, NFT collectors, and then, of course, for any of you AMC migrators, you guys are welcome here. But this stock is something different, guys. We've had 2 valleys in this stock. 2 hardcore valleys right here. These were the 2. When we touched down to $70, and we knew what it was, like per share, $77. And those are like really, really rock bottom lows where they tried everything they could. But now we're back to where we were. We're back to the $100 level. We're just staying there, just standing pat. And that's where our insiders bought in back in March. And I feel we can have a good little run here, a good little rip. But my biggest catalyst is always going to be earnings after quarter 4. And then additionally, 4 quarters after that, when we would be eligible for the S&P 500, because I feel we'll be operating at a profit. We'll be listed as a tech company soon enough. We'll have all those catalysts in front of you. You have the Carl Icahn, rumor out there. He's the original man who actually coined the phrase MOAS when he was dealing with every other short squeeze that he's dealt with. But Herbalife had a short squeeze. They got attacked in 2013. I did a whole video about this like 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, whatever it may be, about Bill Ackman and the way he did that. He made $1 billion bet against them, and Carl Icahn came in and he was an activist, and he said, hell no, this is not happening. And they beat him. They beat the shorts. It took them 5 years. But hey, if Carl's around, if Carl's giving out guidance, you see the pictures, you see the shaking hands with Ryan Cohen and Carl Icahn. I mean, Ryan Cohen's no different. Ryan Cohen is actually going down that path of investing into companies, overtaking the board, changing them around, seeing how he can fix companies. Carl Icahn didn't hit home runs on every single one, but you know what? He hit a home run on life. The guy's been very successful, and that's what he has. Ryan Cohen's going to be the same way. Is he going to hit every single one out the park? Probably not. GameStop? We're about to find out. Well, I'm right there with them, and I'm happy to do it, guys. We'll update this all damn month long, all year long. You guys know how we do this. But I just want to give you guys a rundown of why we're so valuable, what we have to look forward to, which is plenty. Just fundamentals, guys. I went to GameStop today. You know what? Let me give you this update. Let me tell you this way. So I go to GameStop, right? And I walk in, and there's a guy there, and he's buying a PlayStation 5. And he didn't know how to do it. He was like, I want to buy this PS5. I don't know how to do it. I walked him through the whole... Guys, I swear to God, I'm in my shirt. I'm in there, and I'm listening to the manager. I'm just listening, and she's talking. And I'm like, well, you can't do it that way. No, well, he's trying to get a firm to make payments. This guy wants it, $650, whatever it was for the whole package. He's like, all right, let's do it. He finally did get it to go through, so we made that sell. I say we because I was there. I was like, no, we can do it this way. I did go ahead and buy the new Call of Duty. It's like $70. I went ahead and did, but guys, when I tried to buy it, they gave me $30 off because I have 30,000 points this year. And I was like, sure, use them. I also have a $5 coupon. I was like, yeah, use that too. Like it didn't matter. I'm using my points throughout the time frame. Over 100 and something thousand points in the last 2 years shopping at GameStop. But it gave me discounts on the games that I'm buying. And then we, from what I found out was, I talked to her and she was 9 years at GameStop. She's a manager there. And she says that she will not be selling her RSUs anytime soon. Her and her husband had a conversation and they know that those shares are worth more than anything. She's going to diamond hand those shares. She goes, I don't need them. I want to be at corporate. I want to be a regional. I want to make it up. I'm never leaving this company. I was like, that's awesome. So now you have culture built in to my local GameStop and I'm so excited. So what did she do? She agreed to have a midnight release Thursday night right there at the store for Call of Duty and have a Call of Duty competition. And I signed my son up. So we're going to go down there. We're going to go play on Thursday night next week when the game's being released. I believe it's released Friday morning, whatever it may be, but she'll give it away on Thursday night. So I'll be there. Maybe I'll make a video. Maybe I'll make a clip. Who knows? But hey, GameStop's doing that again. GameStop's allowing these stores to have fun again. Because I remember doing those midnight releases with all the Call of Duties, and we'd be lined up around the building. And now I'm going to take my son so he can experience it too. I'm excited. I'm going to be there, guys, next Thursday. But other than that, I'll be here on Monday. Yeah, I'll be live Monday. I will. But I miss you guys. I'm sorry I wasn't live today. But that's the update, guys. 3 million shares traded back and forth. 1%. Exactly 1% of the volume was traded today. 3.04 million. It is amazing. Thank you for having diamond hands, guys. Thank you guys for watching. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. I'm going to see you around, millionaires. Peace.